They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
Come here.
And he gets this
I'm about to
one
send it
just
to you right
shy
now,
of the
though.
40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game.
I wish you would
go to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes and throw the football.
Good pass.
A better chance to win again this week.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I feel like I'm
think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Fournette, a 1st down carry.
Get out, my boy.
Fighting through it, he's got space. The 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He didn't throw it far enough.
A great read, and it's picked off.
I did on some bullshit. Yeah, he ain't throw it far enough.
What, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you
throw that shit far enough for me,
you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
That nigga's supposed to send that shit to the corner. That nigga did some other shit.
Get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Nigga Mahomes ain't doing shit against this defense.
Football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between
this
2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Flush to his right.
Fucking like 2 and 10. No, I'm lying. It's like
doing what he does best.
We in week 17, so he in double-digit losses.
Get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
We there.
On 3rd and long,
we there. Don't throw that. Oh, all right,
he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Let's go. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, But he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Riga.
Never ask the guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll get this one to Cup.
Look at that box.
And that one results in 35 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers. No
Saints only lost one game.
Those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And
MadMax.
Remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have
I'll get in there.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Broncos touchdown.
Now, you remember this is the shit I was telling you about the $5 money league shit.
And the Broncos push further out in front.
Yeah, but you remember we said we was gonna wait until like the off season to see what teams was open.
And it's good to make it 14.
I don't want you to pick like the fucking you pick like the you pick like the Bills, and them niggas don't got nobody on their team. You feel me? When the fucking Falcons is open or something like that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Get in there, Vaughn.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Get in there, Vaughn.
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Good pass.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. And outcome was delivered and picked up the completion.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
43.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's got it to Williams.
This was supposed to come out.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I wish you would run that bitch.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Give me that.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Get up, Nick. Get up, Nick.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Day, 31 seconds. You think I got it in me to get at least a field goal?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hell no.
You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Thought he lost
so 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second.
Touchdown.
A tough catch, though. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds.
I'm mad you ain't believing me, Dad.
And the Broncos push further out in front.
Yeah, nigga.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
No way to knock that shit out, Johnson.
Now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the... Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks.
Ow!
Now they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
8 read. 6-6. Pull it high. Get it.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll give Fournette another crack, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Leonard Fournette, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and it is 28-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
What's y'all in the park?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That's out of line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
Get that. Kareem Jackson.
A 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the to escape, and he goes down.
I got him mad.
It's their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
Yeah, but he sent everybody. And I had Rieger on a fly wide open. I just couldn't get it to him.
Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Get off my man.
He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Get there.
It's caught for a Bronco touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan.
Hell no, I got little for that out there looking like a receiver.
Into a touchdown. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of
little for that out here looking like a receiver.
And out of the backfield gets in for the score. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Chris Harris still in the zone.
Interceptions thrown already. We'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game?
Oh
here?
shit! That was a hell of a fucking.
Vaughn. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Von Miller in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks, and they need to work.
Yeah, you heard what he said. Rewriting the record book.
After the sack, 2nd and 19. From the gun,
yeah, he had to run that one. Come here.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now pick up of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Get there, yo, bro. This nigga Dawson keep letting that shit go over his head. He's blowing my shit.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Yeah, he keep letting that shit go over his head. That's why I had to. I got to put Justin Simmons down there on that shit.
We're back now in KC.
That shit blow my shit.
This is a blowout so far as we get set.
Like right now, it's 35-0 in the 4th. You feel me? I just had to. I can't like really just run it up on him. I'll just run the ball and shit.
Mahomes now on 1st
Don't
down.
do that. Please don't do that. Why would you do that? Nigga, that's Kareem Jackson.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Mecole Hardman, the
it was 1v3.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
Man, get off my hand.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as
This
it was
nigga
way
just
back
dated.
in the
Is this
first
no mercy rule? I should have ran to the right.
In the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Strict 61, match box light.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball
I got
games.
the numbers. I really don't, but right side looks low.
Now Leonard Fournette. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Hey, yo, all this whole drive, I'm doing nothing but running.
Now a handoff here to
that
his
block.
running back.
Man, get the fuck out of my way.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down.
I promise you, I'm getting little for that 150 rushing yards. So I promise
2 yards, good enough for a first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and
30.
10.
He might just get it with this run right here the way I feel.
Blue draw quarters.
Fournette running out of the gun. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
I lost some bullshit last week. I had to take it out on him.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual
like
play,
that,
we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
On 3rd down, Fournette.
Fuck out his way. He didn't run him over.
This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. Elsewhere, a 4th quarter score now from Tampa.
Going on.
You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Derek Carr, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This fielded at the 2.
Come here, little nigga.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I wish you would throw that ball. I'm out here user and shit. He let the time run out.
And now they can't even get a play off.
I don't know. I declined it and everything for him. I hope he not gonna do one of them shits where he let the whole where he let the fucking shot clock. I said shot clock. I'm a fucking dumbass. Yeah, like you feel me? Player disconnected for grieving or something like that.
Yellow.
As soon as that shit hit 1, I'm calling a timeout. Oh, alright. Real nigga. Don't do it. Man, give me that. You're bugging. Stand by.
Interception. Duke Dawson picks it. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam, I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step.
This nigga didn't even break. He got 100 team yards.
Impressive victory. So for Denver, A final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they're going to bottom out.
I'm mad. I don't think I'm about to get a first-round bye, though, because of that bullshit-ass loss last week.
And it's fair to say wholesale changes will be forthcoming.
Nah, that was a bullshit-ass loss, because first of all, he wasn't even supposed to go for it on fourth down.
And our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon, saying so long, everybody.
Nah, he shouldn't even have been able to go for that. Nah, in this league, it's you can only go for it on 4th and 3 or under. Them niggas ain't gonna go for that 4th and 3 on a 40-yard line. Hell no. If you ain't Philly, you ain't going for that. Oh yeah, the Eagles, yeah, hell yeah. I thought you said niggas. Oh, wait a minute. I might just catch it. Saints. Oh, nah, the Saints and the Falcons. Oh, yeah. I'm in there, cuz. I got my first round bye. Man, fuck all that. I got my first round bye. Yeah, alright.
Yo, you know that's just